So I've got April and Mitch, and they're here with Harmon Sons. They're lawn and tree care specialists. So today we're talking about fruit trees and all this kind of stuff and going into fall, right?
Trees in general. With the fall here, it's a good time, especially today we're going to talk about fruit elimination. And
What's that mean, fruit elimination?
Well, a lot of people just think of your apples and cherry trees and things like that, but actually a lot of trees have different fruits and seeds on them that it's nice to be able to get rid of maybe a nuisance problem. In my yard, I have the little wild plums, and my grandkids love to smash them onto my flagstone and make a big mess.
Oh, yeah.
And they're not big enough to actually can or do anything with, so we want to get rid of them. We don't like them all over the place. So my arborist here, Mitch, he actually has an injection method, which is kind of cutting edge and green. We're growing green with this, to inject that tree and make those plums not actually fruit.
So you actually inject the tree.
We do.
And make it so it doesn't give fruit.
We do. And then cottonwood trees. A lot of people don't think of that as a fruit, but cotton is a real big nuisance in the summer for a lot of people.
Yeah, because I used to live down in West Provo, and the cotton trees would start, you know.
It looks like snow all
Yeah,
over the place.
it did look like snow, didn't it? And so you guys actually inject the tree, and so is this healthy for the tree, or how's this work?
It's not harmful for the tree at all. It's not adding any additional nutrients. It's a type of a growth regulator where we go around the base of the tree, we do several injections, and then the tree kind of does the rest of the work for you. What it does is gets into the vascular system of the tree and prevents the fruit from ever producing the following year. But this is definitely a time to do it.
This is really cool because normally I got to go in and blow all that stuff all over, and it goes all over, and it's hard to control and hard to get the right timing, right? Because they normally have to hit it like perfect or something.
Exactly. In the springtime, where most companies will go out and they will hit it with a topical growth regulator, and basically they have about a 1 week window where they have to hit that just after the emergence of the buds. And if they don't hit in that time, they don't get very good control of the fruit. So where we can do the injection in the fall and prevent the fruit from ever producing in the first place.
This is really cool. Now, do you guys do other stuff with these trees by injecting them and stuff, or you just keep fruit from growing on them?
No, we can inject for insects, disease.
Really?
Yes, iron, fertilization, all that stuff.
So Mitch, you being an arborist, you can go by and look at a tree that's struggling and look at it and say, it's lacking iron. Because we've all had this issue, right? We going into fall and our tree's struggling, and we're like, oh my goodness, I hope it's there. And you're always waiting to see if it's going to bud. And, you know, I've had this. Exactly. And so you can actually look at it and decide it needs this from your experience. It needs this, and you inject it and bring it back to life.
Well, our services are very focused, and you should have a certified arborist go out and do an inspection of your property to see if you have any issues going on, or if you just maybe need a little bit of health and wellness treatments, or sometimes nothing. But with our service, we find what the issue is. Is it a nutrient deficiency? Is it an insect issue? Is it a fungus? Is it a disease? Is it a pathogen? And focus our injections on that specific problem for the tree. You know, when we find that issue, there's really no need to do any topical treatments of that tree where we're having to get the product out into the environment, around your kids, your pets. This is all enclosed. It's a completely closed system where the tree, pretty much like I said, does the work for you. It's very, very effective.
This is really cutting edge stuff. This is really cool. This is super exciting.
No waste of product.
Yeah.
It's great, and actually we do a lot of work for Salt Lake City Urban Forestry, and they've got a lot of really large trees on their east bench that have been there for years, and a lot of them have problems developing with anthracnose, which is a disease that we can actually go up there and inject that tree and save it.
Yeah, this is super important because if you have a 10-year-old tree and it's starting to die, I mean, that's 10 years worth of growth that you won't replace.
You can't replace it.
This service is invaluable. So if somebody wanted to contact you, how would they reach you if they have trees that are in trouble, or they just don't want fruit?
Yeah, they can call our office at 801-771-2000.
Okay.
Or contact us on the internet at harmonandsons.net.
Well, guys, thanks so much for coming on the show. This is super cool stuff. You guys come back. I'm looking forward to see you guys soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.